The bank clerk wouldn't meet my eyes when she handed me the statement. 1 page. Empty account. Gone. Every dollar. That was Emma's future, 12 years old and already smarter than either of us had realized. He drained her college fund, vanished, left a note on the fridge like it was a grocery list. "I'm sorry. I need to find happiness. Don't try to find me. I took what's mine." Except it wasn't his, it was hers. I stared at that fridge for hours, the hum of it, the note, the silence. But the sound that finally broke me was Emma's soft voice behind me. "Mom, don't worry." She smiled, smirked. I handled it. I didn't understand what she meant, not then, but days later, when he called screaming, I did. 2. Backstory: the fall before the fire. Ben was the kind of man who sold you a lie wrapped in charm and made you thank him for it. We met in college. He brought me soup when I was sick, danced in the rain with me, said all the right things until I forgot how to doubt. He proposed under stars. We carved our vows into a tree like children. He said we were building something permanent. And we did. A house, a daughter, a future. But permanence, I learned, is a myth men like Ben tell until they're bored. The day Emma was born, he cried. Real tears. I believed they meant something. Maybe they did, back then. 3. The discovery: shadows in routine. It started small. Phone always face down. Sudden work trips. His scent changed. Different cologne. Colder somehow. Then, one Tuesday, I caught him watching her texts through a sliver of light in the bathroom door. He didn't notice me watching him. A week later, I checked the college fund. Just a habit. Routine. $87.16. From $72,000 to $87. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I sat still. I listened to the quiet. I made coffee. Because when a man steals from his child and disappears into the night with a woman who wears your perfume, you don't grieve, you prepare. 4. The shift: planning in the quiet. I didn't call the police. That would have been emotional, predictable. Instead, I called our lawyer. Not his. I didn't file a report. I filed for control of the house, the remaining assets, the narrative. I went cold. I studied. I tracked. But Emma, she played chess on her iPad like nothing happened. She watched YouTube videos about cryptocurrency and facial recognition. 12 years old. Too quiet for her age. I thought she was coping. She was plotting. 5. The execution: a child's game, a mother's strategy. 2 days after he left, Emma asked me for the password to the Wi-Fi router. I didn't ask why. She's a smart kid. A week after, she asked me what VPN her dad used when he worked from home. I told her. Again, no questions. I was too busy moving pieces, transferring titles, canceling joint cards, changing locks, freezing what I could. He left a digital trail longer than he realized. But Emma found something I hadn't. His crypto wallet. Buried in an old email, left open on the family laptop. She didn't drain it. She rerouted it. Into her name, with a smart contract she'd built herself. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen the code. She was 12, but she'd been watching him longer than I had. 6. The climax, the call that shook the room. 3 weeks after he vanished, the phone rang at 2:37 a.m. Unknown number. I answered. Heavy breathing. Then, "Where's my money?" His voice, feral, unhinged, cornered. I said nothing, just waited. "You took it. You froze me out. All of it's gone. The coin, the cash, the damn account." A small voice beside me interrupted. "You shouldn't use the same password for everything, Dad." I didn't know Emma had woken up, but there she was, sitting cross-legged beside me, holding the iPad. There was silence on the other end. Then a single word, whispered like a curse. "You little." I ended the call, blocked the number. We watched the sunrise together in silence. She leaned on my shoulder. "Mom," she said, "I think I want to study cybersecurity." 7. The resolution. Peace in the ruins. Ben tried to come back. Of course he did. He threatened lawyers. But the ledger was clean. Every move traceable. Every step legal. She hadn't stolen. She'd reclaimed. She'd protected what was hers. What was ours. I didn't need to lift a finger. Turns out, I didn't raise a daughter. I raised an avenger. He disappeared again, this time without a note. And Emma? She just smirked. Same one she wore that first night when she said, "Don't worry, I handled it." And God help the next person who tries to cross us.